Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a review on this Harbor Freight Hercules table saw. This is their 10-inch compact job site. Now I've got it on the DeWalt stand. I didn't like the stands at Harbor Freight. This DeWalt stand is absolutely perfect for this table saw. It fits on there just right. The DeWalt legs fit on here. It comes with the hardware, with the table, with the stand. There's the model number of the stand, DW7440RS. Absolutely perfect for this. So the table saw operates very well. I do find that moving this was a little hard on mine. I don't know if it's just mine. Don't make the mistake of loosening these Allen screws. These Allen screws here are in a very specific spot. I loosened mine up because I couldn't get this to turn very well. It's just hard to move this track. And that messed everything up because when those are in that notch, this is at the proper position. So it took a lot of work getting it back to where it needed to be. To take the fence on and off, you're just going to let that up. It's got another one on this side. And now I can take the fence all the way off. And I can, if I wanted to, put it into a farther away notch. Find the notch, and lock it into place. I can push this over. So say I got this really far away, I can move this over so that that's the same level. But again, you got to be careful. It's got detents. So make sure it's in the farthest detent, and now that'll be at the same level. Let's take a look. We can unlock this. Again, I got it unplugged. It's not powered up at all. Take a look inside here, changing the blade. It does have the wrench to change it is right there. It's onboard storage. Now to change that blade, you are going to have to press this up, and that locks the blade so that I can loosen that nut and tighten that nut. There's also this right here. You're going to want to... So you lift this lever up so that I can slide this up and down. But when you got it, it comes all the way down, and you don't want to have it all the way down when you're using it. So we can store the power cord. Here's how this works. So when we want to start it, you're just going to press the green button to start it. And to stop it, there's a nice big handle. And you can protect that and lock that out if you wanted to so that no one could press the start button. But normally it's just like that. You start it and stop it like this. Now this, rotating the blade up and down, that's very easy. I was kind of expecting this to be that easy, but it's not. Then if I need to put an angle on the blade, it's very easy. Just undo this right here and it moves. Now the top here is metal. So it does come with the blade. The blade is installed out of the box. It's got 40 teeth, so it is pretty rough. If you're going to do some trim, you're going to need kind of more teeth, a different blade with more teeth. It does have onboard storage for this when you want to push stuff through. That's kind of nice having it right there. Here's kind of what the backside looks like. So I can't find the little like teeth that keep your wood when you're doing something. I had to take it off for a really small cut I was doing. You know, it does come with this that slides in here. And it does come with this guard. I had to take this guard off also. But it just slides, it just puts on right there. Now the best tool that I did buy it for it was this gripper. I was doing small trim pieces and kind of making a dovetail in one. This wasn't, I'll put a link to it in the show description notes off of Amazon. I was absolutely amazed with this. This thing worked perfect. Now, it says you need two when you're doing really long pieces. I would completely agree with that. I didn't think I was going to, but when you're putting a little notch in a piece of wood and the blade's just barely up, you know, and you're going over, this thing worked perfect. But I did find on some long ones, I just needed that extra one. If I'd have had two, it would have just worked perfect. So the table, I never had any problems with the table saw. It was very powerful. You know, I put in a new kitchen and we were doing trim and some kitchen cabinet stuff, and this thing just worked really good. But the stand is what I was really impressed with. It just fitted so well. And now I can keep this all nice and stored in a nice location, and if I need it, it's very quick access to get to. And I was also really impressed with I got this off of Amazon. This is like a $100 chop saw and a $100 stand. I didn't have big high hopes for this, but this thing worked great. I'm super impressed with both of these. I'll put a link to these in the show description notes. If you got just a small job you're doing around the house, you know, sometimes you actually do need a table saw for some jobs, and this one worked really good. And for cutting 2x4s and trim, this thing was just worked perfect. And now both of these are on stands. The legs store, and I can go put these in a corner in the shed. That way they're ready to go next time I need them. Or if somebody needs to borrow them, they're just ready to go. So I hope this video helps. Thanks everybody for watching.